Hi. Hi there. Welcome back to my lonely world. How's it going? Anyways, I've got some things to do. First of all, smash my face into the wall. But second of all, I found a cat, finally, that I think I have made not despawn. So, we're just gonna check on that now. Okay, so the cat despawned, but that's a problem for future Kian. That's a bit of a bummer. My plan was, and still is, to be honest, to make a creeper farm, and of course, cats are creepers, enemies. Enemies. So, they'd be incredibly useful for that purpose. However, I can still do a creeper farm without cats. We just have to use our brains a little bit. So, unfortunately, gotta think. But that's no problem. Although getting out of this thicket is a problem. Wasn't the best of ideas. But yeah, we're gonna try to make a creeper farm today, and we're gonna do it without cats, because cats, overrated, whatever, right? Who cares about cats? They're unreliable and despawn and scratch my toes and yell at me when I'm recording to feed them. Yeah. Who needs those? Who needs those rascals anyways? Yes. I can do commentary. Okay. But before we embark on the task of making a creeper farm without cats, I do want to do a little bit of housekeeping regarding the 1.17 update, because that's what this world is on now. I updated when I did the second half of my previous episode, and yeah, so that's it. I don't think I can downgrade. I've committed to it, and so that prompts the question, Kian, what are you going to do with the new blocks and stuff? And the answer to that is not much. Oh, come on. Really? No. Come on, Kian. Come on. Throw. Oh, that's the one. Look at that. Professional. And I say that not because I'm not interested in exploring the new materials that 1.17 offers, more that I don't want to generate any new terrain that might, replace what could be mountains in the 1.18 update that's coming, I think, September. So I'm going to play it safe a little while and work on some quality of life stuff, like this creeper farm that will probably be behind me by around the end of the episode. And other things, maybe an ender pearl farm. I know those are pretty good, good XP. I gotta design one of those. And, other things like piglin bartering, and of course villagers, which I am dreading. I don't want to do villagers. Those things terrify me. So, those are my reasons. If I do somehow come across a 1.17 block, I'm definitely going to incorporate it into a build for the summer, but I don't really expect it. So, we're just gonna, work with what we have and be patient for the 1.18 update. I can't tell if that worked. I don't think that did work. I didn't bounce. Oh well, you know what? I placed it. I'm gonna count it as a win. This is why this isn't a hardcore series. It's because of things like that I constantly do on and off camera. Alright, let's do this. So, with most creeper farm designs that I know of, they have two main elements. One, they have trapdoors here, which prevent skeletons and zombies from spawning. And two, they have a series of carpets placed wherever. I'm not quite sure the pattern, but that's how I've seen it done. And that prevents spiders from spawning. And then in the center of the farm, they'll have a cat, usually in a minecart, surrounded by trapdoors or whatever. And basically the creepers will spawn, they'll see the cat and run off the edge, where there will be more trapdoors sitting right on there. Like that, so the creeper thinks the trapdoor is a full block, and then they'll walk down to their demise. The problem is, I don't have a cat, as we've established, so we can't really do the carpet thing, because the only other way to get creepers to move is either provide them a target to follow, which to my knowledge is only the player, so that kind of limits my options there. The only other way I can think of moving creepers is with water streams, which unfortunately makes the carpets a no-go, because of course water streams, they'll knock over the carpets easily. I don't have a bucket to demonstrate that, but I mean, you play Minecraft, I presume, so you can believe me on that. So, I think the best solution, to be honest, for this is to simply accept the fact that spiders are going to spawn and make it sort of a hybrid farm. So this contraption, which I'm hoping will sit on top of the sugarcane farm behind me, will then be a spider and creeper farm. So we'll get sugar and gunpowder. And of course that's going to impact the creeper spawns a little bit, which, to be honest, I'm not too worried about because I don't use that many fireworks. Of course, I'm saying that with all confidence before I've even tried them out very much. So that could change, but I assume I won't be using too many since it's just me playing on my own. So I'm pretty sure that a slightly less efficient creeper farm that also produces spiders will do the trick just fine. Plus, then we'll have a nice supply of string, which we can use for scaffolding, because right now that's my bottleneck for that. I have plenty of bamboo, as evidenced by this chest up here, but I have very little string. Okay, so that was a bit rambly, but I think it reaches the point nicely. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I forgot what I was gonna say next. Let's somehow transition to, I think, building the thing, right? Let's work out how it's gonna fit on top of the bloody thing, because to be honest, I think I'm gonna have to restructure the top a little bit, or make a ring of hoppers around. I don't know. I've got some ideas. Let's explore them. It's spitting at me. Look at that. Anyways, yeah, I thought the talking was getting a little bit too much, so I thought I may as well just buckle down and actually do something. So I built this. Now, the design is fairly straightforward. It's just one of these ones where the water comes out from the center, and I shouldn't have done that, and pushes the mobs out the edge. Now, it actually fits perfectly in that it doesn't, it's just barely in line with the bottom farm there. Come on, Kian. It's been a day since I last recorded, so I'm restarting my recording mode. Anyways, yeah, so that's the thing, and what I'm going to do is simply have dispensers and whatever. I can't even load onto these trapdoors make it infuriating. I have a dispenser here with water, and then an observer, and then a dispenser, and an observer, and that's how it's gonna work. It's a pretty nice system. It's been done before. It's not my design, but the rest of the farm, I'm happy to say, is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shoot. I can't. Okay, so there's a thing that I can't do, and that is play and record at the same time. You'll notice a lot of times with the segments, it's just me kind of talking and jumping around. It's because when I try to do something and talk at the same time in the game, it ends up going horribly, just like that. Anyways, what I was saying is I don't actually know what the optimum height is for a farm like this, like how many layers I'm supposed to have. So what I did was just build until I ran out of trapdoors. And you know what? I actually think that's kind of short. I thought it would be taller, believe it or not, with this many layers. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm gonna go to 9. I think gonna go to 9, and then I'm gonna put the little roof on, and we're gonna be all happy and safe. Yeah, I mean, I could find out the optimum height, but I mean that would require research, and we don't want to do research. Pfft. Only losers do research. Nerds. I'm not a nerd, right? Yeah. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. So we're just gonna kind of roll with it, and if it's crap, it's crap. Who cares, right? That's what this whole world is about. Me making farms of my own design that work way worse than anything designed by someone competent. Oh, there's my yellow bed. I've been using this blue one because I lost it. No, okay. Well, that's what you get for being me. Anyways, okay. So what I think I'm gonna work on next is I'm gonna work on the collection system down here. It's gonna be a similar shape to that, although it's going to be a few blocks pushed further out, so the mobs have a chance to like move around a little bit mid-air. I think what else I'm going to do is kind of block off these sections a little bit with some stone that's flush with the edges of that, just so the mobs don't, accidentally get stuck on those platforms, because that would both be terrifying and destroy the rates of the farm. Yeah, so that's going to be a little bit of a hassle, because I also need to light this place up, because sugarcane won't grow in the dark. It needs a light level of 7 or higher, I believe. Yes, I actually did do research on that, so I guess I am a nerd. Um, but that's about the only research I'm gonna do for this farm. So I've got to figure out how to light it up while also making sure there's no spaces for the mobs to fall into when they get pushed off of the farm. Oh boy. Also, I just want to complain real quick about the stupid price of trapdoors. I'm out of wood because I used it all, but basically, like, it's like this. Like, how's that? And then you get 2 from that. That sucks. It's terrible. It's worse than slabs. Like, slabs, okay, slabs are bigger. Slabs should cost more, and I'm not, no. Actually, I take that back. Slabs should cost the rate. Ah, stupid trapdoors. Stupid. Hi there. You notice anything different about this area? Yeah, that's right. It's like cheese now. That's because I had to fight so many spiders during the nighttime to get all the string I needed for the bows for the dispensers for the finished thing. And of course, in the nighttime there are things other than spiders, and yeah, I'm not very good at PvP, so there you go. Or PvE, I don't know. I get my butt handed to me by pretty much anything in this game. Just have that in your mind. Anyways, yeah. So I've finished the farm. It should be functional by now. All I have to do is just turn it on. So let's talk a little bit about it. The first thing that I made the mistake on was trying to make this little catch pan the same shape as that up there. So apparently that's not how water works in the game. I should know. I've been playing it since 2011. But yeah, so it made a bunch of water sources and was a big fat mess. So yeah, we've got the square one now. You can see the outline of where I originally had it. But yeah, this works, right? It's alright. The second thing is I'm not using Megan blocks. I'm using Soulfire campfires for 2 reasons. First, they are quicker to kill mobs. If you don't know, Soulfire campfires do twice as much damage as regular campfires. So death should be pretty swift and hopefully, you know, increase the rates of the farm just a little bit. Enough to make a noticeable difference, I hope. But if it doesn't, that's no big deal either way. And second is because it doesn't need a hopper minecart, so I don't have to worry about that. I've been avoiding doing anything with hopper minecarts, rails, and anything in this world because that stuff's scary. And yeah, I don't want to do it. So this is great. And finally, now you have to promise not to laugh, okay? just bear with me. It's gonna be a bit of a weird bit, but yeah, this is my circuit. Oh, I love it so much. It's great. It works though. I got a target block here so I can turn the farm on remotely. The only problem is I don't actually have a bow, so I can't. It's whatever. Whenever I get a bow, then I'll be able to turn it on remotely. But for now, I just have to kind of climb up here and flip the switch. But yeah, there's the thing. So it's the big long repeaters. Nothing special. I mean, I could probably do a different timing circuit, but to be honest, this does what I want it to. Anyways, shall we test it out? You know, you could be witness to me turning on my first, you know, mob farm creation. This is my first mob farm creation, actually. I've never built one in Minecraft before. And of course, you know, me being me, I'd go and design it all myself. Yeah. So, let's watch this. Okay. Oh, shoot. No, I did it wrong. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. No. No. Oh, I forgot water. Okay, take 2, let's go. So, I was actually right the first time by accident, so what I meant to do is just pulse this lever real quick and then it'd have like a little piece of redstone going around, but I realized that then the observer would just activate twice and that's not what I want. So, I'm gonna turn it on until the redstone line is about halfway through this circuit, and then I'm going to turn it off, and then that's what's gonna give us the dual pulse, whatever, technical term, let's go, jargon, woo! It's gonna pulse it evenly so that the water is there for just as long as it is not there. I think that, I didn't do any research, but I think that's gonna be a good enough ratio for me. So yeah, there we go. And I haven't actually put water in any of the dispensers still, I just want to make sure I can do this correctly, because once the water is in there and I do this, it's kind of like I'm committed. So yeah, let's try that. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, there we go. You know, the more I look at this design, the more it just screams problem, but I'm just gonna put earmuffs on and not worry about it, because you know what? I deserve it. I've spent like a week on just this top part of the farm already. Alright, there we go. All the water is loaded up, and this farm is ready to go. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm just messing with you. Anyways, I thought what would be nice to start this farm off is see if I can activate it with the target block. I don't have any arrows. Well, I have arrows. I don't have a bow, like I said before, so let's see if this works. It does! Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, we saved it. So yes. It's supposed to be a longer pulse, and it looks to be turning to nighttime, so let's do this quick. Alright, so let's pulse there. Alright, we'll get to there until it activates. Oh, it's doing a thing! Oh my goodness, I'm excited. Let's go. I think I have to be a bit further away. Alright, hey, bet. Nice. Whoa! Holy moly. I don't actually know the optimal distance. I think it's like 27 blocks you're supposed to be away from the farm if you're like AFKing or something. So I'm just gonna walk around here a little bit and see if that does anything. There's the first spider! Oh, look at him go! Oh, he's trying to get me, but he can't! Oh, this is so awesome! Yeah, alright. Well. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh! What's the death message for ender pearls? I wonder what that is. I've never actually seen it. Is it like pearl to death or something? I don't want to lose my levels or I'd find out. Okay, so unfortunately it looks like the farm is stagnant as it is. I might have to adjust the timings a little bit. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm kind of done with it, to be honest. You know, maybe I'll come back a bit later. Not this episode, another episode perhaps, and fix whatever is wrong because, I mean, there should be a fairly steady stream of mobs coming down, you know, 1 or 2 every 10 or so seconds, I was hoping. Maybe a bit too naively hoping, but, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do other than work through the problems? But for now, I think it's a good time to call it. I mean, we did get 1 mob, like, that's something, right? It's proof that the mobs do spawn. I mean, it's not impossible, but I have a feeling that my timer is just too quick. I think I need to leave some more time for it to spawn, especially because it's up in the sky, because of course mob spawning, they check down below first, so they'll kind of go in the chunk from bottom to top to see if there are valid spots to spawn mobs. So this is one of the last places, well, it is the last place in this particular set of chunks that the game checks to spawn mobs, so all the caves down here are probably getting priority. So that's probably another thing that's harming the rates of this, which I'm gonna fix in the future, but not now. Now I think I'm done. I think I'm done this farm. Oh man, I was just about to sneeze, and then I couldn't. And now I'm really annoyed. Yeah, anyways, I think this is about where I want to wrap the episode up. I know we didn't do too much, but I have quite a lot of footage, and I'm pretty happy with the progress we made, even though maybe it's a little less than, say, something like that, or the baby face over here we made in episode 1. It's still something, and that's something to talk about. Anyways, before I go, I wanted to pose a bit of a question. You see, I've been humming and hawing about what to do with this ugly little beginner area for quite a while, and I haven't really come up with anything I care very much about. There are so many different directions I could take it. I mean, I fully intend to tear out this area and everything inside at some point. I just don't really know what I would be happy with turning it into. I want it to last the length of the series, which is theoretically forever, so I want it to be something that will fit what I like. And then that led me to the next best possible solution. I think that's the word order, is to ask you, you in the audience, if you made it this far, thanks for sticking with me, what you think I should do with this area. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it right away, but it's always nice to have suggestions kind of coming in here and there as people trickle in and watch the video. So, yeah, what do you think I should do with this area? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye!